We saw before practice, or at the very start, there was some kind of thing going over there,
Yeah.
like a competition. You guys were celebrating. What
Yeah.
was that?
It's just something to get the energy going early at practice. A little one-on-one competition. We knew who our opponent was, the guy that we was lining up across from our team meeting this morning. So just a little something to start practice off with some high energy and great competition to start it off. So
was it like an Oklahoma drill or something?
it wasn't necessarily Oklahoma drill. It's just more so kind of head-to-head battle. Like push, cross the line, something light just to get the energy going, nothing too crazy on the body. So,
did you get to participate in it?
Oh yeah, me and TJ went. So
who won yours?
I give it to him. TJ got me. TJ got me. I hate saying it, but TJ got me. So.
As far as the structure of practice,
Yeah.
You notice, some longer periods.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the pace is a lot slower compared to what it was before. I mean, how are you guys adapting to that?
I think we're adapting well. It's an NFL style offense, so they huddle up before every play. That gives the defense a little time to catch their breath. So for the defense, it's max out every play because you got that 6-7 seconds right in between each play to catch your breath, realign, and go from there. So I think we're adapting really well both sides of the ball. Longer periods, shorter periods. I think everybody's just out here playing football, and we're not really looking at how long the periods are. So.
It's like a good day for the defense.
Yeah,
today.
Really good day. We had a couple of takeaways. I think it was 4 on the day, and then we just played with great energy, and that's all we could ask coming out here today is just play your heart out, play 100%, and just have great energy. So.
Without going into too much detail,
Yeah.
Coach Foster said that Coach Malo is pretty much doing something similar to last year. What do you see similar? What do you see different?
Yeah, pretty much similar, like you said. Different couple terminology changes here and there, whether it's in coverage or down, talking to the D line. But mainly everything is very similar to last year. So it's changed this terminology.
Go ahead.
Is it safe to assume that you and Femi are kind of like leaders in the linebacker room?
Yeah.
Or who else is kind of?
I think there's 3 of us that take that role: is Ale, Femi, and me. Just kind of with the defense, and then with the linebackers, and then just going over to the leaders of the defense. You throw Jay in there, Keanu, Devin Kirkwood, so those are kind of our defensive leaders. But in our linebacker room, that is for sure is me, Femi, and Ale, as far as just we're the older guys, so that's just the role we grew into. So
how nice is it, following up,
Yeah.
how nice is it to have Ale back?
Oh, it's amazing. Me and him watching film every day together and make sure we get on the same page, make sure he gets on the same page as us. He's been out for, 2 years? You know what I'm saying? So he got to get back in that football mind, and I just love watching film and just learning with him. So it's going to be amazing.
Sorry to be interrupted.
No, you're good.
You guys were so good at putting pressure on the quarterback last year. Obviously, you're losing some guys who are great at that. How do you feel like you guys are going to be able to do this year in that department?
Coach Malloy got a great scheme, so we're going to leave the scheme to him, and we just got to come out there and go 100% each play. I think that's what the guys did last year with the Twins and Latu, and we got the room to do it this year. We're going to go get a couple guys if we need them, or scheme it up like Coach Malloy says, and we pass rush is pass rush. As long as technique is right, we should be able to get home. So.
How's that been working with Ikaika now this year?
Yeah.
Especially, with him being the defensive coordinator, obviously his duties are split up a little bit. So when he's not working with you guys, how's that been going?
It's amazing. We have Coach Scotty White, from San Jose. He back over here, back at LBU. So we have him in the room, and we have Coach Gulliver. So just the knowledge is the same. Everything that they're getting told is coming from Coach Malloy, and then they're adding their extra what they see onto it. So it's just great to learn from so many eyes and different perspectives, and then also your own, because you're on the field. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great learning opportunity. The room is great, great energy. So it's a lot like last year.
You may have talked about this the day Coach Foster met with the media.
Yeah.
But, your decision to come back,
Yes,
what
sir.
went into that, and how big of it was having Coach Foster?
Coach Foster did have a big role, but after the season, Coach Norton and I talked, and we just thought it was smart for what I needed to improve on to come back one more year and put that on film and show that I can do that. And so, the decision was pretty easy after talking to my parents and Coach Foss at the time, and then Coach Norton and Coach Malloy were kind of all in conversation. Just thought it was best to come back and improve and put on film what I know I can put on film. So.
How do you feel about having names on the jerseys?
I like it. Like Coach Foster gives you guys an opportunity to know who we are, but then it also just gives everybody on the sideline, right? You got parents, you got family members that are here to watch. They can find who they're here to watch easier, not just looking at a number. We got a 2 zeros, 2 20s, 2 23s, you know what I'm saying? So it's nice, though. Like, lets us know who's who, so it's a good change.
Have you noticed more people watching, or you don't even pay attention?
Hardly pay attention to it. After practice, I did notice that we did have a lot of people here. But during practice, just kind of tuned into practice. And so after practice, though, it was nice to see how many people, former players and alum, come back and just show their support for the program. So it means a lot.
With new terminology, installs and all that, it also seems like there's a lot of time in between like plays and live periods. Does that help out just to try to understand what's going on?
Yeah, in between the plays, like if we had a confusion on the last play, we kind of turn around to the safety and being like, hey, we should have went this, or we should have went that, this call, this terminology. So it just kind of gives us a second to get back on the same page. We get the play call. All right, hey, if they come out in this, we're doing this. If they come out in this, we're doing this. It just gives us a second to get our pre-snap keys in and our pre-snap just awareness of where everybody's at. So
yeah, we even saw Justin Martin timeout.
Yeah,
during that. It was kind of new.
That is a new one. I didn't see that, but so that's funny you said that. I'm gonna have to give him some trouble about that one. So. Perfect. Thank you guys. Have a great one.
Hey, how are you?
Good luck.
How y'all doing?
Only a couple days into spring here, but how's it going for you so far?
I'm good. I ain't gonna lie, it's a little bit of an adjustment for the new offense, but that's normal. That's a defensive thing to get used to, but it's been a really good adjustment. Defense has kind of been the same, just different terminology, things like that, but I'm excited. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to get going and see what we got going on for the season.
What happened, the adjustments you had to make against the new offense?
They ain't just getting out, the way they're blocking, the way they're doing certain things, how they're calling, snap count, like different offensive coordinators, just they change up everything. So it's just getting used to that, but it's good competition and good stuff for me to get better at. You
got another former teammate here, Brian Addison. Did you know him? I'm assuming you knew him pretty well.
Yeah, I knew BA since I was a freshman. Yeah, so he was over there when I was a freshman.
So there's like 4 of you now, right? Jalen,
there's me, Jalen, Maliki, BA, and then we also got a coach too when I was over there from Oregon, Tony Washington. He was there since my freshman year too when I was at Oregon.
So do you guys kind of have a special bond? Making this
for sure. Yeah, we definitely know each other. We know to talk to each other. We're already on the same page of a lot of stuff. So it's like, hey, what about this, and this? Cool, I'm already knowing. So it's like, we got the good little connection going so far. For sure.
Coach Malow's bringing, new terminology, as you said. But is there anything scheme-wise that's a little different, or is it for the most part the same as last year?
Pretty much the same as last year, but just little tweaks. Like always. There's just different things that we're adding in, things that we're taking out. Just got to make the new year, new defense, but keeping the same stuff. Yeah.
You mentioned Tony Washington Jr. What's it been like working with him, and I guess how does it differ from working with Ikaika like you guys did last year?
Honestly, I don't really think it's a difference. I feel like it's like we're adding together now. So like now we're adding a lot of information together, and we're just giving more pieces to the puzzle, so we can actually be better, so we got more information, more pre-snap reads, more this, more that, more better drills. So it's really not even a difference. We're really combining everybody, and it's getting us all better.
Would you describe, I guess, his teaching philosophy? Obviously, we haven't gotten to know him just yet. So I'm just wondering, when he's working with you guys, how's that, that relationship?
I think it's obviously, for the new person coming in from a new place, it's going to take a minute for everybody to kind of get used to the rhythm and the system. But what he's teaching us and what he's saying, he has definitely good key points, and it's kind of on the same page with Coach Malloy, just different words. So everybody's kind of just getting used to the coaching. But I honestly, again, it's just we're adding to it. So I think it's a really good addition to the team, and we're only going to get better from there.
Did you like I guess before practice, you guys have that little competition going on over there?
Oh yeah. I like that. I like that a lot because it gets the mood right for practice, like how it's supposed to be. Every play we out there, we got to compete. So like setting that tone off the rip, man, it's exciting. It got us going. So it was a really big key addition that we got going on.
Did you get to participate in it?
I did it. I did it. They picked it out in the team room. They picked out everybody in the team room. They told who was going against who. So I was the odd one out.
did that happen before? Like all these different competitions? Like what are some other examples?
Shoot, this is the first time that we had it this year, like that competition period. What else? A lot more. Practice a little bit more physical. I'll say that practice got a little bit more physical, which is we needed that, which I'm glad that's implemented. You know, so because we're going into a big conference, you know, we got to play against some big dudes, so we got to be a little bit more physical than what we were before. So those are the two big differences that we've had so far.
So hitting was not really encouraged before. Practice before now?
Actually, I wouldn't say hitting wasn't encouraged. I just feel like just us in general, just we weren't going like how it is now.
Okay.
That's what I would say because it's football. You know what I mean? You're supposed to hit football regardless, you know. But how we're going now, it's more. Yeah, it's more for sure.
You guys are going up against most of the same offensive line, but they've got obviously the change at center with I think it's been Sam Yoon and David Magna going across. But still, I guess, how have you seen it from a defensive player's perspective, how those guys have built in at that center position? I
think those guys are doing pretty good, man, because I see them out here every day going to class. I'm out here working. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're really trying to put in the extra effort and extra job, so I only give my, ups to them. You know what I mean? They're doing a good job. They're commanding the offensive line. They're doing what they can and what they're told to do at the best of their ability. So I'm really excited to see where they're going and see what they're going to continue to build and grow. And they're getting better every day at practice just like us, so they're making us better, we're making them better. So I definitely would think they're doing pretty well.
Defense made some plays today. Ramon had 2 interceptions, I think. Was that like a good day for him, or is he
that's
always
a great day.
like on it?
I mean, that's a great day. I think he's already had 3 or 4 already in total. Spring ball, we've had 4 practices or something like that. But man, he's balling, and it's been a collective effort in the back end. Everybody's in their coverage spots, everybody's where they're supposed to be. So it's a group collective effort. But man, yeah, he's definitely balling right now. So I'm excited to see where he's going to keep going for the secondary for our team, for sure.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.